Greetings, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Now, a look at Dallas' starting lineup. And the post players for him, Kleba and Porzingis.
Oh, my goodness! That was special. What a creative finisher who throws it down with ease at 7-3. Good ball in Porzingis' hands, and he'll occasionally wow you.
There's the triple. And it's Halliburton missing. Richardson outside. Pass to Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Intercepted. Now, here's Reddish. Defense is right there. And for Jacksonville, they come in off a good outing against Charlotte.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Halliburton, that's good. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys unless you were on the same team.
Johnson with it, now guarded by Murray. Porzingis sets the pick for Richardson. That shot missing. Now Nashville takes it the other way. Now, here is Halliburton. Wood kicks to Reddish. Brissett passes to Halliburton. Now Murray. Brunson covering. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Kleba. Look at the step for DeJounte Murray. So it's the Stars now. And Murray with the second chance points.
And I don't care what his size is. You cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
Brunson against Murray. Brunson the pass to Doncic. Over Reddish. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And Halliburton missing.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
The wide-open look here for Porzingis. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
You know, we talk a lot about confidence right there. Porzingis showed plenty of it.
Here's Wood. The second chance effort. Porzingis with the block. And he recovers it. Wood with the bucket. Mavericks trailed by 3. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Brunson scanning the floor. The pass to Richardson. To the inside. By Porzingis.
Yeah, he's known for his finesse game, guys, but Porzingis showing you there. He's got some power to his game, too.
And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position. Not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
Reddish off target with his 3.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Richardson outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Richardson. Brunson with a clean look. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pass to Halliburton. Wood a screen on Richardson. Driving inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Brunson against Murray. Richardson outside. 6 to shoot. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Well, being effective in the pick and roll requires that you read the defense, and Richardson did a good job there.
Wood, that's a 2-pointer. Again, the Stars score.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 3. Porzingis sets the pick for Brunson. Murray with the defensive effort. Passes to Halliburton. From deep, Wood. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Count that one.
Well, no easy answer for how you defend Richardson on the drive.
Platoon swap here for Nashville. Dallas also making some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jalen Brunson. Hardaway is subbed in for Josh Richardson. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
Kevin, it's always a great feeling to come out strong, but it is hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, well, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Why is consistency so hard?
Because you're not playing against yourself. And we're human, and Kevin, as great as you are as a broadcaster, you probably had some days where you didn't feel as good as you did other days. And that's no different for a guy competing at this level.
My friend, that's every day. Every day you don't feel good about it. But you grind, right? You just try to keep grinding.
Got to do it.
Hield from outside. Drills the three-pointer.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
Here's Hardaway. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The Stars trailing. Here's Alexander Walker. At the Pirtle. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. .57 left here in the opening quarter. Shot by Hield, nobody around. And again, it's Nashville from deep.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go. Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
From outside the arc. Rebounded by Hardaway.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Finney Smith kicks to Hardaway. Sinks the three-pointer. Hardaway has got his second bucket tonight.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
Alexander Walker passes to Pearl. 1:03 left to play in the first. Hield outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hield's got 9 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Pass to Hield. Fires from deep. No good on the shot. And it's Dallas the other way. Outside Hardaway. And it's off from three-point range. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And he gets it to go. He's got 8.
Boy, excellent situational awareness from Hardaway Jr. that time. I mean, he seems to know exactly where to get when the break is on.
Here's Hield. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Mavericks lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdowns for Dallas.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Hardaway is out there with Cauley Stein. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, already back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. What's free throw coming up?
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And Nashville making a change here. Brissett's checked in. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Looks good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Porzingis has got 9 points.
But, you know, guys, you know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes it a lot more dangerous.
It's Richardson on the wing. And Richardson slamming it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. One more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Now, here's Reddish. Brunson covering. Murray kicks to Reddish. Here's the 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Connaughton. And the 3 off target. The Mavericks leading. Here's Porzingis. Reddish grabs the rebound. There's the pass to Brissett. Here's Richardson. The shot comes out. Now Nashville takes it the other way.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Murray against Brunson. Richardson outside. And the 3 ball is good. Richardson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs.
Yeah, the shot from Richardson looks smooth and effortless. His team did a nice job setting him up there.
Murray kicks to Reddish. It's up a 3. Gets that one to drop. The first one of the game after 4 straight misses.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
And it's Murray penetrating. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Yeah, full court, man-to-man defense here.
And this will put both the offense and the defense to the test.
Richardson for 3. Rebounded by the Stars. Wood's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Connaughton. Richardson covers. And that one's good from Connaughton. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Halliburton's checked in for DeJounte Murray. The Mavericks also with a sub. Doncic is checked in. Nashville on D. With the drive. Finished off by Doncic.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
And I remember when Doncic was first asked, who is your favorite player? And boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy. Who knows his stuff.
To Brunson. The tray. The rebound by Hield.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. Here's Richardson, and it's blocked. Here's Alexander Walker. No points in the game yet for him. Hield with the bucket.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Ripped away. Down low. Here's Roby. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 3-point Nashville lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here's Brunson. Richardson attacking. Can't cash in from close range. The Stars leading by 3. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Pass to Halliburton. Here's Hield. Lock at 6. Takes it inside. Roby. Nice D from Doncic. It's stolen by Hield. Down it goes. Jamming that one home.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Ray Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Dallas moving it around. There's the pick. Here's Richardson. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and had a ripple effect on the team.
Powell against Hield. He takes it in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come.
Mavericks trail by 6. Holly Stein at the elbow. And there it is for him.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Hield outside. Hurdle trying to get open. And that's good. Buddy Hield for 3. Hield's got the lead up to 7 now for Nashville. 1:22 left to play here in the half. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Doncic. Gets it to fall from the right block. Doncic has got 8 points.
Well, I love watching Doncic go to work there. Assertiveness is the key, and that's part of why he's so successful.
Bain. And again, it's Nashville from deep.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Mavericks trail by 8. 50 seconds left in the first half. Doncic, no good.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
The dish to Pirtle. A dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
Now Richardson. Doncic outside. From deep three-point range. It doesn't go either for Doncic. Nashville leading by 10. Now, here is Halliburton. And he gets the bucket. Pirtle's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage of the game steadily heading north.
Hield with it for the 3. And that one released in time, but no good.
Well, he's a nice two-way player, is Richardson. I mean, good balance to his game. Strong defense like this, in addition to being a threat at the other end.
And so it's the Stars with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. It was a big-time first quarter from Buddy Hield. He had 18 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Stars.
On offense, they've been very efficient, taking good shots and hitting them. That's very important. The confidence has to be through the roof heading into the second half.
Kenny, how do you think Dallas played?
They aren't playing tight enough defense. That's pretty clear. There needs to be a lot better communication. Guys are playing defense on an island a lot of times, and that's getting them burned.
That about wraps it up.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And Murray's got the ball here for Nashville. DeJounte Murray is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Christian Wood. Then it's Reddick. And it's Brissett into the ball. So that's the group out there right now for the Stars.
You know, they give him the ball and let him quarterback the pick and roll, which speaks, I think, to how confident they are in Murray, guys.
Mavericks trail by 12.
Hey, who got him?
Here's Brunson. On the wing, Doncic. Down through the the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Well, this is who Doncic is. This is what we've seen from him. A scorer who can take over games easily.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Carries it from 3-point range.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with them. I mean, these hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now the Mavericks with it. 7-point differential. Passes it to Brunson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist on the night.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Mavericks trail by 7.
Man, it was interesting how the Dallas franchise served its fans on Doncic. Ownership told him, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it, and it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Pass to Brunson. There's Porzingis. It's good. Porzingis has got 11 points. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Wood with the bucket. 11 points in the game.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Mavericks trail by 7. Brunson the pass to Hardaway. Here he goes. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
A prolific slasher with some serious bounce. Hardaway Jr. Fun to watch.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Reddish. The Stars making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now here's Hardaway. Not a lot of room. Here's Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Doncic has got 17 now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
To the hoop. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 4. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, the main weapon in Doncic's attack. He really excels at finding lanes and then taking advantage of it.
Murray the pass to Brissett. Outside for Murray. good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And here's Brunson. He has 5. Outside Hardaway. A 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling.
And finished off by Wood.
You can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And the rebound goes to Nashville.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but the glass couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Pirtle, he's checked in for Nashville. Pat Connaughton comes in for DeJounte Murray. And Dallas also making a switch. Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Mavericks trailed by 3. Now Brunson. Doncic outside for the tie. And the rebound goes to Nashville. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Reddish. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's on Luka Doncic. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Stars.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Fields checked in for Pat Connaughton. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. And so here is Dallas. It's a 5-point game. Doncic outside. And Pirtle sends it back.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
And the Stars leading by 3. Now here is Pirtle. Healed outside. Off target from 3-point range. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And they're unable to get the time basket there.
And Jakob, he's carved himself a good chunk of rotation minutes with how he's playing.
Yeah, I love his game. I like his agility. I like his hands, his touch. I mean, he's a big, mobile guy. I think he's gotten to a good spot where he's dangerous in pick and roll action now too, Greg. A solid defender. A guy like that is always going to find minutes.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Hey, if you're going to foul Pirtle, I mean, get your money's worth. You have to make sure you're really whacking. He's extremely good at finishing through contact.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Dallas.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And he sinks the second.
There's an awful lot to like about Doncic, but probably what jumps out at me most is how competitive he is. I mean, he wants to dominate whoever's guarding.
Hey, yo, right here.
By Pirtle.
He just kind of
right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
No good from Finney Smith. And the Stars leading by 5. And he drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Sunday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Washington Wizards. And then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Miami Heat.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
Richardson, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. The pass to Powell, to the paint, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
How about the assertiveness from Hardaway Jr. there, electing to go with power and force. I love it. I see it go.
Brissett passes to Hield. For 3, good on the three-point shot. He's got 6.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Richardson outside. Hardaway for 3. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet he's still trailing in this game.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Hardaway for 3. No points to be had here, and this is for the 5th time in 13 tries. Over to the left wing. To the wing on the left. Pass to Alexander Walker. Just 5 on the clock. The Stars need to get off a shot. Brissett's shot is good. And now a 9-point Stars lead.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Passes it to Hardaway. Connects from 3-point range. Hardaway has got 23.
Boy, you love Hardaway Jr.'s confidence and aggressiveness. When he's going like this, he feels like nobody can guard him.
Pass to Powell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 4-point Stars lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of like grinded out game.
Good if it goes. Oh, he gets it to go.
It counts. That really could be a morale-crushing three-pointer, fellas. What a way to head into the fourth quarter.
And so it's the Stars heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas. And the post players for him, Kleba and Porzingis. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Doncic in at the 3. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Doesn't go that time. And Nashville takes it the other way. Driving to the basket. And Reddish with the slam.
and just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now here's Brunson. He's tightly guarded. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 13 points in the second half. Murray dishes to Pirtle. It's Murray with the jam.
Pirtle sees a guy on his team open. He finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Richardson with it. And there's the pass to Brunson. Now here's Doncic. Guarded closer. The Stars with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Hey, right here.
Here's Reddish. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Pirtle trying to get open.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Pirtle. That's his first foul. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Brunson finds Richardson. And here's Brunson. He gets that one.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Doncic outside. And Pirtle pulls it down. Nashville leading by 5. Over to the wing. Reddish. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. He loves seeing that combination.
Richardson outside. Driving the lane. Good with the block. And he gets it back. Great open look there. Kleba's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities later in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit. Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Puts it up off the inbound. And there's the nice layup by Wood. And the Stars lead by 7.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now Brunson. Richardson up top. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Richardson. Richardson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Wood. Finished off by Wood.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Kleba with a screen on Murray. For 3, Richardson. That shot, no good. Now the Stars take it the other way. There's the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The first free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Mavericks trail by 8. Now here's Richardson. Pass to Brunson. Here's the teardrop. He lays it in.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Murray against Brunson. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And Nashville making a change here. Brissett's checked in. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Doncic. Softly drops in the floater. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
They are just killing on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, I tell you what, Doncic plays with really good energy and awareness, but also he's got a quiet physicality to him. He doesn't mind being bumped around when he's trying to score.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That one off the back iron and out. Nashville leading by 6. Over in the corner, Reddish. Trying to find Wood. Gets it to him. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when Porzingis combines quickness with his reach, getting off the floor like that, he can block just about any shot.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Christian Wood.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, during the break, I heard Nashville's coach talking with his team. He really got after him in the bubble. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Going inside. And that one, good.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master of knowing how and when to use that shot.
And it's tied up with that one.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Murray outside. Into the lane. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, guys, KP sometimes is just overwhelming. I mean, when he gets good positioning, he sometimes just forces the defense to foul.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Passes it to Wood. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Richardson. Brunson with it. Porzingis finds Brunson. It's blocked.
Murray is tireless on the defensive end. You don't want this guy guarding you because he's so pesky. What a rejection.
That's 2%. Nashville passing it around. Here's Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Big basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. And what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
The drive by Doncic. And finished off by Doncic.
Luka flying to the rim and putting it on top of the defender's head.
Ball's not loose. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds, Nashville takes possession.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
.119 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. Rolls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Yeah, you know, Murray plays with an intelligence and a poise that belies his years. I mean, this guy rarely forces things. He's very good at allowing things to come to him and just has a nice rhythm and pace he plays with.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Seconds left in the fourth. And the Stars have possession. They've held a 12-point lead early. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Driving in, it falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Late in the game, big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're behind by 4. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
A shot by Kleba, wide open. No good on the quick 3. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattle.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Seconds left in the game.
and every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to get around that many boards in one night.
So Nashville wins it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, are just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you.